The Gallipoli Diary of Private Michael Chopra, 29 April 1915. Today many people were killed. I felt very lonely in my trench and worried about my family. It was a very long day and I was fighting the Turkish men. They killed lots of other New Zealand and Australian soldiers. In the trenches I was very dirty. I was still fighting the Turks. I think this war should stop because I am very lonely. I want to go home. I was almost hurt, but I kept fighting the Turks, and many people were carried onto hospital ships. I hate this thing and I think it should stop.
Diary of Arthur Picky, 28th of April 1915. At Gallipoli, Private Amos Manu and Rifleman Roy Meyer and I got ready to charge at the Turks. We heard people crying. We felt really angry. We felt like shooting them all in one blow. But if I put my head out of our trench, I know that I will die. If we stay in the trench and don't fight, the captain will kill us all. But a war is a war, country versus country. We must kill till we die. Die or not, we will fight forever and ever until one side wins.
From the Gallipoli Diary of Rifleman George Harris, Wednesday, 25th of April 1915. I can hear men mumbling to themselves and see them having cigarettes. Soldiers are starting to cry and people talking to each other. Boots are clattering, gunfire is going on, as well as men yelling. As I have dug my trench on one side of Anzac Cove, I feel depressed and I feel like having a smoke, but I smoked my last packet on the way to shore.
Of Nurse Emma Morgan, 27th of May 1915. Today I am going to my hospital ship 003. It is off the coast of Gallipoli. I am nervous and scared. Just seeing the pictures of the wounds on the soldiers makes me want to learn more. We are just landing now. I'll have to tell you more later. It is the end of my first day and I am exhausted. In the morning we started work at 10 o'clock on the dot. We got into our uniforms and within the next 5 minutes there were about 3 or 4 lighters with injured soldiers arriving. I was ready and felt I knew I had the experience to handle it. The next minute hundreds of soldiers were brought through the doors in terrible pain. One had disastrous shrapnel wounds on his legs and arms. I cleaned up all the blood and put some ointment on the wounds and covered them up with some bandages and said to the soldier, "You are safe now and will be in this hospital for a while." Many soldiers from the other side were firing from the high cliffs. Many soldiers were using machine guns and some were using rifles. Our soldiers were brought onto the ship after being hit or wounded. Then suddenly I saw my old primary friend Richard. His leg was hit by a shrapnel because his leg was almost coming off, so I had to amputate my own friend's leg. I was so scared to do it because he was yelling so much and there was a lot of blood on the ground.